So, guys, before I get into exactly what I have planned for today, I just want to quickly say that I have been surfing the dark web yesterday, looking at drugs when I'm not supposed to. And yes, I know it is a very dangerous thing that I did because it is like playing with fire. If you're uncareful, you will get burned. However, I'm lucky enough and I guess fortunate in a way that I did not proceed with something that I will regret later on. But I definitely did spend a considerable amount of time just surfing, right? Just looking if, I could get like a quick high or whatever. But really, what stopped me from placing an order and ruining my life once again was the fact that I remembered all the bad memories I had when I was on drugs. And that's all I could think about. It was no longer how good the high was, but rather the days I disappointed myself, the days I hurted my family, right? The days I destroyed my body and lost a ton of muscle. All those memories, those emotions really stuck to me. And that's what stopped me from proceeding. And if you're not careful to be in the present state, then your present will be a mere rerun of your past. So I didn't go forward with my actions, and I'm really happy with it. And I even said to myself, if I really want to get cooked again, then I'll get rich first. But this is also not a way just to say that I want to become successful just to get high, but in a way that I guess if I really want to, then let me change my experience. Let me change my future before anything of that happens. But really, what does motivates me, what does really drive me to do the hard work every single day, or let's just not say hard, but just say the things I'm not obliged to do, but I still do it. You know, what really drives me is to see a possible better future, to see a future great of riches, to see a future where I could help people, and that really is what gets me up every single morning to do something that I'm not supposed to be doing. And that really gets me to do something that I really don't have to do, but I do it because I believe it'll make me the person I see myself to become one day. But with that being said, I woke up 1 hour earlier today, which is another fantastic improvement. And shortly after my meditation session, I am going to go upstairs, learn a little bit more about React Native. I am up to learning the Redux library now. And if you guys do not know what Redux is, it's simply a kind of a system. You can think about it where it stores all your information before it is used, and it is a place where you can dispatch your actions to change certain information or stored information. Pretty bad explanation, but really, I'm still learning. And one person said that if you want to get better at what you learn, then start teaching it. So I think that is something I want to implement in my days too. But it's a very long clip this morning because yeah, I just want to mention that last night I was pretty dangerous. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in a bit. So guys, it's David back here again. And if you guys can see on my screen, I have DoorDash open. And that's because I went ahead and placed down a order for food because I'm a bit hungry. And yesterday I said to myself, look, David, if you do a lot of work today, which I did, then you can kind of binge eat and watch TV, which I am about to do. And I know the right thing I should be doing is to obviously stay consistent with diet, stay consistent with everything else, and just keep pushing forward. However, I gave in. I gave in, but that's fine because this is a minor setback, right? Overeating food, yes, I get fat. That's unavoidable. But for what I have done thus far, it is a fair trade off. So for this day, I'm just gonna just sit back and just cook food and eat food and just live like an absolute loser. But that's fine with me because I done great today, and tomorrow I'll continue on with my journey. But today I am just gonna dial down, switch off, and just let life take me. So with that being said, guys, I do hope you guys had a better day. Perhaps you guys were more disciplined than I was today. But if something like this does happen, maybe you have slipped up on your own little consistency, just know that if your intention is right, then you will be fine. And what do I mean by that is if you know today is a planned self sabotage, like if you know exactly that this won't reoccur and you are positive that this won't reoccur, then it should be fine as long as you have done the work, as long as you have done everything. But if you're, in other words, just self sabotaging every single day and not doing shit all, then that is a slap on the face, even by me. With that being said, I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna just enjoy the rest of the day. I know I'm gonna hate myself, but oh well. Placed order, so yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow.